Hello, this is Professor Beck, and I'm recording this video to walk you through a mapping exercise for the GIS class. This mapping exercise will have to do with symbolizing features using ArcGIS Online. The purpose of the exercise is to provide instructions to you in the process of symbolizing map features in an ArcGIS online web map. And so I'm going to walk through these steps and record this video, and then so you can follow along and complete the exercise yourself. Now, the first thing you need to do, of course, is log into your ArcGIS online account with Cecil College. And I'm going to do that right now. And that brings me to the homepage of the Cecil College online, ArcGIS online account. Now next, you'll need to open the Map tab. And you should open to a blank map. If for some reason you open and there is an existing map displayed, just go up here in the upper right hand corner, click New Map, and then Create New Map. And that should work. If you get prompted to with a prompt that says yes or no, open map, just click the option that says yes, open the map. But at any rate, you should have a blank, not a blank map, but an open map with no layers, with a default base map shown. Now, the first step is to, or the next step rather, is to click the Add Content tab and then click Search for Layers. And then here where it says My Content, click the arrow and then click My Groups. And this will bring you to the current set of ArcGIS online feature layers that are stored in ArcGIS Online for the group of which this class are members. And the first layer we want to add to this map is the county boundaries. So I'm going to search for those. Should be here somewhere. Here they are, county boundaries. I click this little plus sign here at the lower right hand corner, and it adds the counties. And I'm going to just scroll, pan and zoom a little bit here to make sure everything fits in the map. The next layer I want to add is the hospitals. And I scroll down to the bottom and I click the plus sign for hospitals. And there are the hospitals. And finally, I'm going to add the K through 12 public schools in Maryland, again by clicking the plus sign. And now you can see all the features on the map, and as you can see, the exact same symbol, looks like the same symbols being used for both hospitals and schools. So we want to change the symbology of those to make it much clearer on the map which point relates with which feature. Now the next step is to start looking for symbols that we can use to better symbolize the schools and the hospitals. So if you click Details and then Content, you'll see the all the different layers that are in the map shown here. The first layer we want to deal with is Maryland hospitals, so I click on that. And then I'm going to click on the Change Style tool right here. and that opens the change style pane here. I want to click the options and then click symbols, and then that will bring me to the um, the shapes that are available to symbolize different point feature layers, such as the hospitals. And I'm going to click the down arrow, and there's different categories of symbols that we can use. And hospitals are under public safety. So I click the public safety category. And if I kind of scroll down through here, I see some appropriate symbols for a hospital. At least I did. Aha, here they are. So I'm just going to select this circle with an H um, as our symbol for hospitals, and I'm going to click that. Um, and I'm going to leave it at the size that it is, and then click OK. I'm going to click OK again, and then click Done. Now, it's quite obvious that at this scale, the different symbols are still a little hard to make out. But if you turn off the K through 12 public schools, then you can see very easily, where the hospitals are. Now it's a little bit more meaningful in terms of where they are and what they represent. So I'm going to turn the schools back on again and then click change style, click options, and then click symbols. And this time I'm going to select the category of people places. And as I scroll down through these, I see these symbols here that have a little rectangle with a flag. And lots of times you've probably seen maps with symbolization for schools, and this is sometimes kind of the kind of symbol that they use. So I'm just going to select this one that's yellow and click OK. And now you can see the map has flags designating where all the schools are. Now, at this scale, this map is not, um, it's kind of cluttered, and it's not really um, an effective map. But as you zoom in, you start to see the relationship here between hospitals and schools. And again, if I zoom out, one thing that may help a little bit here is to do one more symbolization. So I'm going to click OK and Done to save the schools. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove this blue fill that's filling the uh, county polygon. And so I'm going to change style, click options, click symbols, and then here where it says fill, I'm going to click this red diagonal line, and you'll notice that removes the fill, and I click OK. So now it's a little bit easier to see those hospital signs because of the removal of the blue shading of the counties. So if I click OK and Done, and the other thing I can do is I can actually move the hospitals up in the hierarchy of layers so that they are displayed on top of the schools. And to do that, I click these three buttons here and I click move up. And now you can see the hospitals and the schools together on the map. And again, as we pan in and zoom in, you can see the relationship of hospitals and public schools in the state of Maryland. So with that, I'm going to save the map. Click Save As. I'm going to call this map of schools and hospitals in Maryland. I need to add some tags because tags are required for people to use if they're searching for maps, like in ArcGIS Online. So I'm just going to say Maryland and then a comma. I have that already. So I'm going to select that. I'm going to select hospitals, which I also have. So I can just select that, and then I'm going to add schools, which I don't have. I'll enter. So now we have 3 tags that can be used to search. And in the summary, I'm just going to say map of hospitals and schools in Maryland. And of course, I could have just copied and pasted that from the title. And I'm going to set and put this in my personal folder. And so you should have a folder that has your username and Cecil after it that you can save it. And I'm going to click and save the map. Now when I go back to my content, see the web map here. And if I open it and display it in the map viewer, you can see it. And, as I click on different hospitals, I get information. If I click on a school, I get information about the school. So this makes this a very interactive map. So with that, I'm going to stop the video. If you can follow this along, you should be able to have no problems in producing this map. And the next video in Module 5 will be related to the use of graduated symbols and graduated colors for symbolizing quantitative data on a map.